Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. I'm running on a few hours of sleep. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? It's been a minute. I'm running on a few hours of sleep myself. I thought I had to work this morning, but turns out right now I didn't. So let some people come in here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel good. Tired, but I feel good for the most part. I appreciate the love. But all for the most part, I feel healthy, refreshed, whatnot. Let's give it a minute before I'll let people come in here. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I did see that. That's kind of the reasons why I want to talk about. Why I wanted to go live. What I want to talk about. I'll give it a minute or two. What's up, Ethel? Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. I'm just chilling, running on fumes, but I'm all good. Yes, sir. It's always good to see you, brother. I don't come on live, but I don't come on live much, but it's always good to see you when I do. So I want to talk about this notion that if you disagree with somebody, or if you're and truly interested in on a certain topic, you're inquisitive, you don't have a side, you don't have an axe to grind, that you're a troll, or that you have an agenda, or you're a hater and you can go fuck yourself or whatnot. If you have that notion that if you disagree with somebody that makes you a hater, that's completely false. Just because somebody has a just somebody's because somebody's inquisitive about something, a particular topic, that does not make you a hater, doesn't make you a troll. I'm not speaking about me, I'm just speaking in general. Just because you are interested, or if you have genuine questions about a certain topic, that doesn't make you a troll, that doesn't make you a hater, that doesn't make you um, an enemy, so to speak. Um, I don't know why people have that mindset of if you're truly inquisitive about something, then you're a hater or you're a troll, or that's and you're. How dare you ask that, or how dare you um, come to me with that assumption? It's only when inquisitive turns into I can see where you're coming from, and I'm not, for the most part, I'm not making any accusations, and this isn't drama. Like, most of you guys that really know me, for the most part, I stay away from the drama or the high school bullshit, as I would say. Um, this is something that's a lot more deeper than drama. This is a lot more. This is the core to why we're here. Um, this is a serious issue, serious topic, um, and to say that it's drama or to say it's high school bullshit, it's not true at all. It's a core issue why we're here, and it should be addressed. It should be. We should have questions about it. I mean, I don't have an axe to grind. I don't have any sides whatsoever. Um, but I have questions myself. To be plain and simple. Um, yeah, just a lot of things don't add up. A lot of things that don't make sense. Um, and I'm just coming from an objective. Um, I don't have a axe to grind. Like I said, I don't have anything against anybody. But I could see why people would have questions, and I could see why people would um, have concern. So I want your thoughts, feedback, whatever. I think questions are allowable, but maybe you keep questions more front. If it was anything else, yeah, I would say that's true. But this is a community that has. This is the core of what we're supposed to be here for as a community. Um, I'm trying to word what I was gonna say. Um, these should be asked. Um, everybody's got their opinion about one thing or another, but I think for the most part, people are asking the right questions. Nobody's accusing anybody of anything for the most part. Um, yes, you're always going to have people that are going to lean one side or the left, but for the most part, I think I've seen people that are really just inquiring, just want to know what's going on. That's all. And I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Like I said, I don't have an axe to grind. I don't have a dog in the fight, so to speak. Um, it's always said it hurts the community, and I get that, but the vision is far more detrimental. The thing is, if we don't ask those questions, then what are we doing? Like I said, this is more than drama. This is more than high school bullshit, as I used to say. If we don't ask those questions, then what are we really doing? Like for me, I normally um, don't say anything. I normally keep to myself. I stay in my lane. I don't ever hardly ever go on panels. Maybe one or two times in the past couple months um, that I could think of. But for the most part, I stay away from it. But like I said, I don't view this as drama. I don't view this as gossip or anything like that. This is pretty serious stuff. What's up, Laura? How you doing? I'm just throwing some questions out there or throwing some thoughts out there. I mean, like I said, I'm open to discuss. I've got a few minutes. I'm gonna post this. I agree with you. Yeah, like I said, I mean, people have their ways of um, how they view things. People have different opinions, but I think no matter what side of the fence you're on, we all should have the same goal, the same goal when it comes to protecting children. Basically, when it comes down to it, or pedophilia and whatnot. We should all have the same goal. We should all have the same, be in agreement, at least in that one topic. And if that's caused people that would normally agree to agree, then that should tell you something. That should be all that should tell you is that, they're in agreement. And that's, thank you. Like I said, if it's caused people that wouldn't normally agree um, on anything to agree on that one certain topic, then that should give you pause for concern. Like I said, I don't want to have monologue. I want to discuss for a little bit if those that are open to it and whatnot. If not, then it's all good. Very smart to see what happens. Yeah, for the most part, like I said, I stay in my lane. I don't really involve myself in too much. Um, I try to tend to stay to myself. Easy for me to say. For the most part, but like I said, I've been quiet for the past couple of weeks. I only recently said something a couple of days ago, but like I said, if it's something that's causing me to um, be concerned about, then it's more than drama, in my opinion. Breaks my heart to see. Oh, you already posted that. And I'm not looking off anybody, or I don't. Like I said, I don't have an axe to grind. I've got no personal beef with anybody, so there's no reason for me to show any favoritism towards anybody. My main concern is the main issue while we're here. How have I been? I've been good. I've been busy, but I've been good. Life is pretty much been busy. I've been working a lot and whatnot. So, like I said earlier, I thought I had to work this morning, but I did not. I only got a few hours of sleep, thinking I had to work this morning, but that wasn't the case. Yes, it is very good. I don't mind being productive at all. I'm the type of person that I've got to do something no matter what it is. I can't just sit around and not do anything. I don't see how people have that mindset of just let things come to them. I've always been proactive. If you want something, you go get it. You work your butt off for it, and that's another topic for another day. But yeah, I don't have much, but what I do have, I work my butt off for, and I'm glad that I'm not where I was at in the past. Like I've said, rock bottom will teach you lessons that mountaintops never will. And there's been times where um, I've wondered where my next meal was coming, where I wondered where I was going to be staying that night. Um, that's reality. I'm sure a lot of people have been in that situation more than one time, but like I said, it teaches you a lot about yourself. So I've learned a lot about myself during that time span. Yes, it teaches you to be humble. It teaches you to be appreciative of what you do get, if things are given to you, whatnot, or just life in general. Just not to take it for granted, not to waste it. So I've been doing just that. I don't mind working. I don't. I mean, it's better than the alternative, I would say. How have you been doing? Like I said, I didn't want to be a monologue. I want to be interactive, even if it's for a few minutes. I was actually about to grab something to eat for a minute, but I figured I'd come on. And you taking online classes, that's good. Anything you could help to further to step outside the box is a good thing. Anything you can do, even if it's furthering your education, if it's just learning something new. Nothing is wrong with learning something new or expanding your mind. Plus, taking care of your grandkids. That's what's up. It is starting to get hot out, and that's not something I care for. But it comes along with the territory. We live in South Georgia. It's raining and gloomy today. See, it was raining the past couple of days, but it's sunny. It's starting to get hot. Probably like in the 90s today. Bipolar weather here in Michigan. It's bipolar everywhere, pretty much. You ready for summer? Oh, let's be here before you know it. It'll be, like I said, it's starting to get hot down here, so it's coming around the corner. Let's do this one more time. Probably not going to be on for much longer, but like I said, I'm open for a healthy discussion. All right, have a good day, Laura. Thank you for jumping in. My pleasure. Chick-fil-A sounds good right now. I don't know why I just thought about that. Where did I run to? I didn't run anywhere. I just had to take care of something real fast. New York here. You from New York? That's what's up, man. Anyways, I just want to reiterate what I was saying. Just because you have, even not even on a serious topic, if you have opposing views on anything, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's nothing wrong with having opinions. There's nothing wrong with having different ideas. Yeah, Long Island now. Well, that's what's up, man. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. I think this is probably the first time you've been in here. I don't think I've ever seen you, but I appreciate you for coming in, man. But I just lost track of what I was saying. Anyways, to reiterate what I was saying, it's okay to have different opinions. It's okay to have different um, ideas, different perspectives. That's what makes us all unique. That's what makes us all um, human beings. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the subscription, subscribe, whatever. Easy for me to say. I'm tired. Um, Thank you for the love. Pretty much all I'm saying. I appreciate it, man. How was your day, brother? The problem I see is that people claim that Antifa is a religion. BS. They are. I don't know too much about that particular subject to have an opinion one way or another, but I respect people that have different opinions on different topics. May not agree with it, but um, I'm old enough to know that I'm not always right. That I don't have to know everything. So, and it's always good to learn new things. It's always good to grow your mind, to expand your mind, expand your horizons. Because what does, what good does it if you just basically exist and if you're just here one day and you're in the same situation, the same um, path of life that you've been a year ago. If you're not growing, if you're not expanding your mind, and what are we doing then? It's all about attention. Not sure what you're meaning by that, but anyways, I'm gonna cut it short. I appreciate all the love, appreciate all the feedback, and pretty much to summarize what I was saying, it's okay to have different opinions. It's okay to challenge things, to change the narrative, to not go with the flow, go against the flow. If you feel in your heart that something's not right, speak up about it. If you feel in your mind that something's not adding up, ask questions. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to um, change the narrative. It's okay to challenge people. People need to be challenged. People need to have different mindsets, different opinions, and like I said, if you don't agree with somebody, say something. Let's go, Devils. I'm not a big hockey fan. The Lightning were down 3-1 last I checked against Toronto. Um, I'm a like I said, I'm not a big not a big hockey fan, but I do follow the Lightning. So hope the Lightning get somewhat pulled the miracle upset, but I doubt that. My Lakers actually made it to the second round, so that's something that is very rare in this era of the Lakers. So I'm excited about that. But I'm ready for football season. I don't know what my Buccaneers are going to do. We've got a new quarterback. Um, a lot of questions surrounding that, but hopefully we have a good season. The same could be said for my college team, Alabama. A lot of questions at quarterback, but hopefully we have a good season. If your attention is true concern, yeah, I get what you're saying, and that's what like people who use their relationship with other people, with our friendship, as forms to try to manipulate other people or to control one another. That's not a friendship. That's not a relationship. That's a dictatorship, um, and that's wrong. You shouldn't be friends with somebody or quote unquote friends with somebody in forms in hopes of controlling somebody or in hopes of manipulating somebody. That's not a friendship. And people that just because you disagree with somebody on a topic, and that doesn't make you a hater. Like I've said, it doesn't make you an enemy. Friends can disagree. Friends can not agree on everything. What it got me involved in Prince Kitchen community. Um, See, I'm gonna say this was around COVID when I started watching bird catching videos and whatnot. I started watching. There was another group that I started watching, and where I started watching predator poachers, and then there was a couple of other groups that I watched, and it pretty much went downhill. There wasn't much to do during that time, if you can remember. Everybody was pretty much stuck inside the house, so I had nothing but time on my hands, and that's when I started watching the bird catching and whatnot, and I started getting involved. I did watch your story about almost 2 years ago, which is crazy. In the past, where I interviewed survivors and different catchers and different people in the community. Um, I had fun doing that. But yeah, to answer your question, that's what got me involved in the community. Red Hood, what is up, buddy? What's up, Jane? How you doing? I'm wasting gas. I'll turn this off for a second. Um, it's good to see you here, Major. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. So I just recap what I was talking about. It's okay. The notion that if you disagree with somebody or if you um, have questions about anything, that makes you a hater or that makes you a troll. It's absurd. Yeah, I'm new to your channel, but watching panels for a little bit. Yeah, well, it's good to see you, man. I don't really get much into the panel channels and whatnot. So just not my scene. I've done a couple within the past couple months, but I'm glad you jumped in, man. I'm doing good. I am doing pretty good, Jane. Thank you for asking. Probably a smart move. Yeah, like I said earlier, normally I don't get involved in stuff, and I don't consider this situation drama by any means. It's not high school bullshit, as I used to say. It's a pretty serious topic, which is the core of why we are here, or should be the core of why we're here. Um, and I view this a lot deeper than just the normal everyday drama. Normally, I don't say anything. I keep to myself. I stay in my lane. I don't really participate in much, but if it's cause for me to say something, then it's pretty serious. But yes, and for the most part, you are right. I don't stay active on the panels and whatnot. To each their own. I've just never been one to get online for hours upon hours, and it's just I don't know. To me, it's a waste of time. But to each their own, like I said. No, I'm not. Those that know how I feel about that word. This is an online platform where anybody could join. There is no gates to be kept. Um, People that have put themselves in that position are flawed. We're all flawed. Don't get me wrong, but the people that have put themselves in that position, um, for the vast majority of them, you could see. I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to say. You could see flaws as to why they shouldn't be in that position. I don't know. Think about 8 hours is 1/3. It is, and like normal person sleeps about 8 hours a day, or supposed to sleep about 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and then you got the other 8 hours of people that are on panels and whatnot. What are you doing the rest of your time? I mean, that's being nice. 8 hours. I've seen people that have been on power panels for like literally all day. They've had like 12-hour plus panels, and that's absurd. Like I said, by all means, do you, but I got more things to do besides getting on YouTube for that long time. Random question: do you think the age of majority considered is okay at 18? Some people think the age say it should be higher. Um, Depending on the person, but yes, I would not be opposed to it being higher. Because a lot of people they don't mature. I mean, especially guys, it takes them a lot longer for them to mature than women. Um, and just the decision making into having sex is a huge decision in itself. But they're not allowed to drink till they're 21. They're not allowed to. Well, they're able to vote at 18, but a lot of decisions they're not able to quite make yet. So yes, I would be in agreement for it going up. Are you see? I saw that. See, that's what I'm saying. The panels are not for everybody. I did see that the other day. That's absurd. And I'm not a big Tommy fan by any means, but what he said about him is just uncalled for. And to allow that on your panel or your channel is absurd. I think 18 is good, but I understand why people say 21. Yeah, anything other than 20, older than 21, I would say is crazy. But anywhere in that age gap, I would completely understand and wouldn't be opposed to. Like I said, people mature at different ages. Men, it takes a lot longer for them to mature than women. And I know when I was at that age, all I wanted to do was have sex. I didn't have that concept, the ramifications of sex. But yeah, I can understand why people would want that to go higher. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, men, I'm speaking as a guy, as a teenager, or I was once a teenager. I, looking now, I'm glad, definitely 18. Yeah. Yeah, with age comes wisdom, and it comes along with anything, and not necessarily just sex, but just life lessons, um, things you don't know until you get to that point. I mean, you think your parents are stupid and you know everything until you get on your own and you realize, man, I had it easy when I was at the house. I had it easy when mom and dad was footing the bill for everything, and now I got to go pay bills. I got to go pay rent. I got to go, pay for my insurance or pay for my phone bill, or I got to have a job. Um, there's a lot of stuff that comes at you, especially your first year when you move out. You learn more about yourself than you would have any other time, in my opinion. If it makes you too low, you're unable to press it. If you make it too high, like with 25, you're turning regular people to press. No, I think it should anywhere between 18 21, I could see ideally. Anything over 21 would be crazy, but somewhere in that age gap, like I said, I could totally reasonably see. Because, like I said, just the maturity level of an 18-year-old may not be the same as a 21-year-old. It's just like this um, life experiences. 18 years old, you're still more likely in high school, or you're a senior in high school. You haven't quite graduated yet. So you haven't been in the real world. You don't know the what the real world has to offer. You've never had that experience, so it'd be impossible to control you because it would be impossible to control our youth after 18 so because of the past years. Yep, I totally agree. Let's see, start to get hot here. Do I do catching myself? No, I do not. No, I do not. But I fully support those catchers, the ones that are out there exposing those people that are trying to take advantage of kids. That's why I'm adamant about this topic. Morals and values are instilled early on from kids. Blah, easy for me to say. From caring parents, and they treasure, man, they don't want to keep. Yeah, like I said, when I was living at um, my parents' house when I was a teenager, I thought my parents were stupid. I thought I knew everything. I thought I had all the answers, and man, did I learn how I didn't know anything my first couple of years out of moving on my own. Even if I don't like them or agree with them, mentality I have to respect what they're doing. Yes, exactly. I don't have to agree with everything that they do, with their methods they do, but at the end of the day, they're trying to take those people that are taking advantage of our children, and I can't fault them for that. I can't. I got to support them. I can't go against that main concept, and that's why I'm so adamant about this topic about Edward because, like I said, I don't have anything against anybody, but it's the root issue over here. It's not drama. It's not high school bullshit. It's not gossip. It's not anything like that. It's the root issue over here. It's the point. So, but to answer your statement, yes, even if you don't agree with them, the main thing is that you're in agreement on that one topic that children should be protected at all costs. So, I am behind that notion 100%. Probably gonna wrap up here in a minute. I know I said that like 20 minutes ago and they got caught up on the tangent, but it's all good. I appreciate you guys for coming in. The ones that have stopped by and shown support. I've seen some new people, some new faces like Major and let me scroll up. Devil's Joints. There's a couple other people that haven't came in quite some time. I appreciate you for stopping in. Never allow electronics to be considered spend quality time with your kids. Exactly. Back when I was a kid, we didn't have the electronics. We didn't have a lot of things were a lot different back then. Um, but we didn't have the electronics. We didn't have the just the access to the internet like they do now. Back we were playing it outside 24/7 pretty much. Um, Especially during the summertime, our asses was playing outside. We didn't have that luxury of having electronics at our hand. We didn't have that technology. I'm glad. I wish today's kids would be able to, even for one day, wish they could experience what we did as a kid because just a lot of them big kids. You don't see that nowadays. You don't see kids going outside to play, kids just being kids. I can't think of the last time I've seen a kid just outside playing, and I understand why because in today's day and age, people are crazy, but um, things were a lot different back then. What's going on, friend? Oh yeah, I just took a second. What's going on? Long time no talk. I think probably like a week or so. But anyways, how you doing? Good to see you on these streets. I don't spend much time out here myself, so I can understand the reasoning why. Well, I raised 6 kids prior to the internet. We're involved in sports. But days were all tired. Yes, exactly. Like I said, especially during the summertime, we were outside 24/7. Pretty much, we didn't have the access to technology these days. We didn't have the phones at our hands. We didn't have the access to the internet like we do now. So I wish today's kids would be able to go back then and be able to experience what we did back in the day. But like I said, I can understand why people are crazy these days, man. People just doing crazy shit. Like I've heard, this is unrelated topic, but people like the DoorDash driver the other day that got killed just doing a delivery. The guy dropped off the order, and whoever the person he delivered to just ended up killing him for no reason. So it's people are crazy. What are you talking about? I'm talking about amongst things, a lot of things. The internet sadly has become unnecessarily yes. But the main topic, the main thing, as I used to say, was basically what I came on here for was just it's okay to change the narrative. It's okay to challenge different perspectives, different ideas. That if you agree with somebody or disagree with somebody, voice out, talk about it. Don't be silent. Don't if something inside of you raises a red flag, speak out about it because you never know what that might lead to. But anyways, I got to get going. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Um, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.